Good evening, ladies and gents. We're going to be talking a little bit today about the recent protests that have been going on regarding COVID-19 policies. So essentially, the people are starting to wake up. They realize this virus is not as deadly as the media and the politicians are portraying it to be. Particularly Democrats, particularly mainstream media like CNN, MSNBC, ABC, etc. Fox falls into that as well. Don't get it twisted. You should be getting your news from other sources like podcasts. Conservative Twins is a good one. Louder with Crowder, Ben Shapiro. Get a wider range. Don't just listen to conservatives, or do not just listen to liberals. Get both sides of the story. That way you can form your own opinion and your own belief systems upon it. Like I said, I used to be a Democrat. I left that party about a year and a half ago or so. Best decision I made for my life. When I stopped playing the victim card, I began to essentially win in life. I got good things going for me. I've created a YouTube channel. I plan to keep it going as long as you guys keep watching. Back to the victim card. That's essentially what the Democrats want you to do, is play the victim role. That way you'll fall right in line to getting government handouts. They like to force the father out of the home because the mother will get more money for it. They like people to not have jobs because you'll get an unemployment check. In turn, they like to raise the taxes for the middle class, the working class, so they can pay for this kind of things. Universal health care. Someone like me who doesn't like going to the hospital, who won't go to the hospital, I like to let my body run its course like it's supposed to, like we were made for. I will be paying medical bills for somebody who likes to go to the hospital over a jammed finger. I don't believe in that. It falls back to personal responsibility. You should be able to finance your own medical bills, etc. Now, there are certain instances where government assistance could be needed, like people with disabilities, etc. Now, somebody who just is lazy and doesn't want to work, who wants to collect a unemployment check, but wants to sit here and have 4, 5, 6 kids, that is a completely different story. We're going to talk about abortion. This is going to cause a little bit of an uproar probably, but I do not believe in abortion. I believe God had a plan for that baby when He put it into the womb. And if it was really that serious, there's a such thing called the Plan B pill. And surprisingly enough, it is a lot cheaper than getting an abortion. Now, people are going to bring up the whole rape case, the ordeal. Now, this is my side. If you really cared that much about not getting pregnant after being raped, you would have went and gotten the Plan B pill and not waited months down the road when you found out you were pregnant. You might have regretted being raped, but you didn't take the responsibility to make sure that didn't affect your life more than what it should have. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but that's why we live in America, right? Freedom of speech. What can I say? People are starting to wake up to this. There's been massive protests all around the United States. We'll play a clip for you from New York.
Of Orchard Park, New York, business owner Robbie De Niro, defying state restrictions on gatherings, held a large protest in his gym with other local business owners who feel COVID restrictions go too far. Then the Department of Health and local law enforcement showed up, and this happened.
I've lost friends, I've lost family who've killed themselves. I've seen clients die because they've lost their livelihood.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know you are, and I'm asking for you to guys have some compassion.
They're just doing their job.
There we go.
You should all be wearing masks. How come
I'm not
none of you
doing
have
anything
masks
wrong.
on?
Don't worry about my health. My health isn't your
You're
concern.
meant to be wearing a mask. It's a government.
Okay, well then write me up.
It's the law.
Okay, then take me to jail. Get a warrant, dude. Go get a warrant. Bring a warrant. Go get a warrant.
Yes, you do.
Come back with the warrant.
Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Essentially, People are tired. People are sick and fed up with it. The TSA has reported the strongest numbers in airports since the start of COVID for Thanksgiving week. People do not want to abide by these laws, policies, whatever you want to call them. They're unconstitutional. They go against our God-given rights. If we allow this to happen, we will not have God-given rights anymore. We will soon fall into a one-world government. We cannot have this. America is the last place where you can express your own opinion and your own beliefs without worrying about getting killed or locked away by your government. And I'm sorry to say, but if you call yourself a liberal or a Democrat anymore, and you truly believe what the liberals, Democrats are pushing, then you are a socialist. I don't care what you say, you are a socialist. The Democrats, they are racists. It has been proven time and time again. They started the KKK. Look it up before you fact check me. They hate the homosexuals. They hate the LGBTQ community. They might not come out and show it. They might act like they don't. But about 50 years ago, I'll play a clip of this for you too. They would show, this is an Inglewood Community School District in California, which has been ran by Democrats for God knows how long. They played videos saying that homosexuality is a sickness of the mind.
Jimmy knew he shouldn't be interested, but, well, he was curious. What Jimmy didn't know was that Ralph was sick. A sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious, a sickness of the mind. You see, Ralph was a homosexual, a person who demands an intimate relationship with members of their own sex. But by now, Jimmy felt a fondness for Ralph, and they continued to go places together. Ralph was generous and took Jimmy many interesting places and did many nice things for him. He bought presents and even gave him money, but payments were expected in return. You see, Jimmy hadn't recognized Ralph's approach soon enough. When Ralph first asked Jimmy to go fishing alone, he should have discussed it with his parents or teacher.
They scared the kids into hating homos. It is absolutely ridiculous. And they're erasing all of this from their history somehow. With the help of the media, of course, and it makes it a lot easier because they're silencing my views, other conservative views, other people who have any form of leaning to the right, their views. It's absolutely sad and it's unacceptable. We as patriots need to stand up and fight for what's right, fight for our rights, and do not let the democratic socialist agenda take over our lives. We need to help President Trump, who is still our president, for approximately, give or take, 50 or so days. And we're essentially fighting for our democracy, our democratic republic. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Come back next time and make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, leave me some questions that you'd like me to answer, what have you. Other than that, have a good night, guys. Mad Libs out.